least most of us, I can't speak for everybody, but those that are of the elect, I know that, according to the scriptures, they're not going to be going off like that. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be coming to the truth and then forsake the Most High's laws. That's not a characteristic of the elect. At least I wouldn't think so. This is Daniel's 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change the times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand unto a time and times and dividing of times. That's the most, that's the Esau right there, man. Speaking great words against the Most High in all types of forms and fashions, whether it be through a cartoon or it be through an image such as this, or whether it be through him in the church speaking lies to the scriptures, teaching false doctrine. That's Esau for you, man. They speak great words against the Most High all the time, especially when they get mad. Things don't go their way. They wanna curse the Most High. And especially these Jewish rats, they speak great words against the Most High. Wicked words. Because they're the ones that's running things right now. They're gonna be the main ones out of all the Edomites getting the most hell. All Edomites are gonna get they're gonna be put in some serious hardcore slavery. With them Jewish rats, man, it's probably gonna be a special place for them in the kingdom that we gonna put in slavery, in captivity. I'm sure the Most High got something real special waiting for them. And it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Most High. That's why these heathen want to keep us asleep so long, because they don't want to fall into the hands of the Most High. They really ain't trying to go through that, but it's gonna happen. This is Isaiah 14:2. And the people shall take them and bring them into their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captive, who captives they were. And they shall rule over their oppressors. So the nation of Israel is going to be ruling over their oppressors who had them in slavery. And who had the Israelites in slavery? Who had them in slavery? It's not gonna be no more days where we gotta settle for 300, 400 pound white women. You know, those days gonna be over with, unless that's what you into. But we ain't gonna have to deal with that shit no more. You know, selling for fat ass white women or fat ass nasty looking black women. We gonna have the best of the best in the kingdom of heaven. You know, no matter where you go in the States, you always see some fat, super fat nasty where the stomach's tucked into the pants, legging wearing nasty ass fat bitch with a cute light skinned little Judite girl, or you know, mostly seen with daughters. You don't see too many sons that much. See, like, more people having daughters than sons. But you know, hey, that's just how it is. You know, because a man, according to the scriptures, a man can have more than one wife. So the more women should outnumber men anyway. You know. But anyways, you used to mostly see fat, nasty white women, nasty fat ones, with light-skinned little girls or something. Because, you know, a nigga done slipped up and got her pregnant. So, that's what happens, you know. But in the kingdom of heaven, we ain't gonna have to settle for that shit. We're gonna be having the best of the best. Esau be lucky if he ends up with something like that. You know. Yeah, and we're gonna, like the scripture says, we're gonna rule over our oppressors, and our oppressors of late has been so-called white man, who is Edom, according to the scriptures. In previous oppressions before that, where have been the Hamites, the Moabites, Ammonites, you know, or whoever they've been. The Syrians, you know, all these other nations done harm to us in one form or another in the past. So we gonna deal it back, but it's gonna be double. And that cup's gonna be overflowing too. That cup's gonna be so full that wine is gonna be pouring over the sides of the glass. That's how much wrath that's coming to these heathen, especially to the Edomite. These Edomites, you know, these Edomites got less than they got around 1,000 years left of being on the planet, but that's gonna be mostly spent into slavery. They ain't gonna be exterminated, and rightfully so. Malachi 1 and 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Now, according to the scriptures, when America gets destroyed, obviously it doesn't say America in the scriptures, but when America gets destroyed, this place is going to be laid desolate, and what's going to dwell here is desert animals, you know, dragons, owls, the satyrs, desert animals and stuff like that is going to be dwelling here. That's the same heritage that these Edomites are going to have. They're going to be desolate, they're going to be destroyed, they're going to be nothing. You know, this is I would say between 100 years ago and now, or let's say 200 years ago and now, this is like one of the times where they were at the top of their kingdomness or their rulership. You know, not to mention the Greeks and the Romans, right? Not to mention them. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. So when Edom, like a cancer, is destroyed, and there's still some cancer cells around, they like to come back and multiply and rebuild. You know, that's why when you got cancer, you're supposed to remove all the cancer cells or kill them all, right? Because they're just gonna come back. That's exactly what the Edomites do. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build what I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wilderness, of wickedness, Salakia, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. So the Most High hates these Edomites forever, man. And if they build up, the Most High is going to throw down. And if you read Obadiah, it talks about them being exterminated. That's them getting thrown down. The Most High, they don't need them no more. The Most High could easily just snap his fingers, right? Just figuratively speaking, give every Israelite spiritual power and put the spirit on them to slaughter all these Edomites right now, or all the heathen right now. And it could happen that way. The Most High could do it if he wanted it to happen that way. But the Most High don't want it to happen that way. You know, he could have made Yahushua king over Israel. Well, he is king over Israel, but he could have established the kingdom of heaven 1,000 years ago if he wanted to. You know, this is all according to the Most High's plan. You know, you don't just give your son a car. You have him work for it. You have him earn it, so he can appreciate the value of the car. We're going to appreciate the value of the kingdom of heaven when we get into it. Well, that's what we're working towards right now, to get there. These Edomites, they're already in their kingdom of heaven. They didn't have to work for it. They stole everything they got. See? They stole it. Raped, robbed, and murdered for it. Lied for it. No. Riches got by the sea. So their destiny is going down. Is to go down, to go into slavery, to be exterminated. That's their destiny. Before he was even born, it was prophesied that the elder shall serve the younger. And he came out first. Wasn't Esau Jacob's brother? See? The scripture called him the border of wickedness. I don't know why I keep saying wilderness, but, you know, the border of wickedness. This is Matthew 7:21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doth the will of the Father which is in heaven. You know? And what's the will of the Father? Right? If you read the scriptures, you would know. You know? A lot of these people in churches don't know what the will of the Father is. Well, one obvious thing is you need to try your best to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments. You know? That's one thing you need to do. You need to study to show yourself approved. You know? You need to be apt to teach. You need to know. You need to get to know these scriptures, man. You know, you can have a good job. You can have all the college education you want. But the college education is not going to bring you closer to the Most High. You know, that good job is not going to save you during poverty or when you lose it. It's not guaranteed. You need to put your trust in the Most High and not that job. You know. But many gonna be called on the Most High in that day, and none of them gonna be saved. The only ones that's gonna be saved is the elect and 144,000, which is the elect, and then 1/3. And these proud ass Edomites, they gonna be destroyed whether they cry their heart out toward the Most High. They gonna be destroyed. You know, it's gonna be a beautiful day too, to see an enemy trampled below your feet, like the mire in the streets. See these women knocked off their high horse and they faces filled with shame face again, and instead of stuck all up and proud and shit. When Esau fulfilled his purpose for these women, and he's not gonna take these women's side no more, when he's he's done setting his pieces in place, and now he's just going in, trying to go ahead and establish this new world order full blown out. These women gonna realize, like, damn, I can't protect myself because I can't call 911 no more. The cops ain't gonna answer. They ain't gonna come to my aid. I better stop acting funny. I better stop acting proud and talking shit to all these niggas. Your ass gonna get raped, beat up, you know, killed. A lot of these women got are real brave nowadays, man. The only reason why a lot of these women are even still alive is because of police. Because a lot of these women deserve to be put to death right now. And that's just speaking honestly. These women got their head too stuck up, you know. They need to snap back to reality.